ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh,
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the flag of our country is before us. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated for this morning's announcements.
Have heart, miles and miles and miles of heart.
Happy Pet Day, Hawks. Today is Thursday, May 7th, and those were some pictures from my Google Meet with the 7th graders yesterday. Some Throwback Thursday pictures, a picture of Claire Natali summoning her superpowers, as well as a picture from Giada Gorvera. And notice what she wore, her mom's scrubs, because her mom is a nurse. That's very sweet, Giada. We have one birthday in Haworth today.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday goes out to Camille Spazzato in 8th grade. Now, I wanted to share a poem with you submitted by Mrs. Sheps from a student in her class. However, the student wanted to remain anonymous. Tomorrowland. Today, I want nothing but to look out the window in the gloom that is dark clouds, and about what it would be like to be a raindrop. They travel, hoping for a continued to journey, only to splatter onto the ground, creating a puddle with thousands of other raindrops with the same hopes to see the next day. But as more hopes and dreams descend to their death, thinking it to be just another part of their journey, they splatter and a puddle is made. I wish to be like the sun as well. I rise as morning peaks, and I wish to keep people warm. As the world smiles at me, I will smile back at them. I grasp the earth with my fiery body, and I hug it. I keep it bright in times of sorrow. I keep it warm when the world is cold. I glow so the plants do not wither, so the ocean stays blue, so the creatures stay without fear. Yet I keep my distance, not to burn my beautiful earth, but when it is time to say goodbye to my bright planet, I hug it one last time, until I fall into a shadow, until I must fall again. My earth will always be warm. The new day grants new life. It blossoms and radiates curiosity and joy. It speaks no word, but imagines millions, and it giggles, and it laughs until it grows weary, and when it cries, it is hugged. It stops crying. It feels the good days and the bad, the warm and the cold. It grows and grows and grows until it's lived all the days. It has smiled and cried. It has struggled and triumphed. And it withers, just as the plants do. It no longer has any sunlight to hug. It has seen its last day in the sun, so the dark clouds cover the sun, and the raindrop splatters. It says goodbye to its journey of mystery, for what comes next is no curiosity. But there it is, and the sun gives it a hug once again. Guess what, boys and girls? The mystery artist has struck again. And this time, he or she sent a teacher appreciation message. And guess what? Two of our teachers, Mrs. Fennell and Mrs. Baggett, figured it out. They know who the mystery artist is. Do you? In honor of Teacher Appreciation Week, I'd like to share some more pictures of teachers in our school and tell you a little bit about how they make me feel. That is Miss Martell on the end there. She's our Spanish and computer teacher. She's always, and I repeat, always willing to chip in any way each day at Haworth. She subs in classrooms and moves around our building whenever we need her to. She never says no and is always positive. Sure, Mrs. Voigt, whatever you need. That is Mrs. Martell. Miss Robson is new to our school. In fact, she did not arrive until December and then moved out for remote learning in March. You would never know that she's new to teaching or our school. She has worked nicely with the 5th grade teachers, and I'm impressed with her ability to fit right in. I think Miss Schmaler makes me feel like she makes you feel, calm and safe. She's a teacher who keeps me in a loop regarding all the students in our school. And she often gives me pep talks and makes me feel good about my job as the principal of our school. Although she's not teaching us our 1, 2, 3s and ABCs, she is helping us to learn how to interact with one another in a positive way and how to work through our feelings. And just like Miss Schmaler, Miss Yatka is another teacher who's helping to grow Haworth students who are kind and able to deal with the stresses of life. She's really good about letting me know how our students are doing throughout our school. Thank you, Miss Yatka. I'm glad I could include a picture of a butterfly for Mrs. Leashock. When I think of her, I think of Mother Earth. She's always advocating for ways to improve the way our school reduces, reuses, and recycles. Haworth's own Mother Earth. Here is Miss Hahn. She teaches in classrooms throughout our school. And you know what? Miss Hahn lives around the block from me. And I still haven't seen her in these past 2 years. Maybe I'll see her now that the weather's gotten nicer. Thank you, Mrs. Hahn, for all that you do for Haworth students. Did you know that Miss Barkley graduated from Haworth? She reminds me of my sister Eileen. My sister Eileen was a science teacher in the middle school that we went to school in. Like Eileen, Miss Barkley is so excited about science and goes out of her way to make it fun for her students. In addition, Miss Barkley develops close relationships with her students, and this is important for many of our middle schoolers. Here's Miss Wallstein. She's the second part of the important middle school science team. Miss Wallstein is also someone who can take a subject and make it come alive. She's very reflective about everything she does, and that really is a great quality to have. Well, this is a perfect picture of Miss Ross for Pet Day. Miss Ross is another teacher who is often seen running in and out of classrooms into different grade levels and teaching in different ways to support our students. She's an advocate for her students and a great resource for me. Thank you, Miss Ross. Mr. Nasta. I could say how talented he is, and he is, but Mr. Nasta has a special quality that I cannot put into words. Our middle school students love him. They adore him. They love hanging out with him. I think I mentioned this during morning announcements before, but I want to say it again. Mr. Nasta always asks me how I'm doing. He will come into my office at least once a day and say, "Hi, Mrs. Voigt, how are your fish? How is the water level of your fish tank? Hey, how are you doing?" And he's not just asking to ask. He actually listens to my answer. And I always feel better when he leaves my office. Thank you, Mr. Nasta. And thank you to all the teachers that I highlighted today. Please take a look at this video from our Student Council member, Zoe Weil. She's going to tell us about our School Spirit Day theme for tomorrow.
Hi there, Hawks. I hope you all are doing amazing with your pets or your stuffed animals to keep you company while you learn. I know I sure am. And I just wanted to announce tomorrow's theme, which is, drumroll please, Hat Day. Put on your thinking cap while you learn and wear a hat in class. The Student Council just wanted to thank each and every one of you for making this Spirit Week so amazing, even though we're doing remote learning. We hope you all are doing great, stay safe, stay healthy, and love from the Student Council. Bye.
Now it's time for virtual high fives. Put your hands up. Coney Soire and Michael Scalera, Nicholas Saporito and Dylan Gladstein, Mia Finkelstein, Isabel Garcia, Claire Toper and Joshua Chung. Hands up. Gavin Thatcher, Jillian Montello, and Sheridan Wirtz. Virtual high five. All right, I have an announcement from Mrs. DeVite and Mrs. Bonasorte. They are having a virtual track club and they would like you to join. They're going to have an informational Google Meet on Monday at 1 o'clock and the link will be provided in Parent Square. So make sure you keep an eye out for that, and that's for students in grades 6, 7, and 8 who would like to be part of their virtual track club. All right, we end today with 2 additional pictures from Autumn and Sky, sending some love to their teachers. Enjoy spending time with your pets today, and remember, Haworth has heart.
Gotta have heart.
Hi everyone, this is my cat Pringle, and something interesting is she has extra toes. Check it out. Here's her paw from the other side. It actually looks like a big mitten. Isn't that amazing? It's actually quite natural for cats to have this. Sometimes a mistake gets made in the DNA, and it's one of her ancestors was either from Great Britain or one of the original colonies that actually this trait happened with. And these cats are really common on the East Coast and also in Great Britain. And what's interesting is some look like mittens, as Pringles do. They actually have an advantage in climbing and hunting and holding their prey, and they're thought to be lucky because they used to travel on ships, and the sailors would call them lucky because they were better at catching mice. Really kind of interesting. And finally, down in Key West, Ernest Hemingway left his house to his cat Snowball and all of Snowball's descendants. And today, even today, if you go down to Key West, you can actually see all of these polydactyly cats because it's a dominant trait. So about half of their babies have extra digits all around this particular house. There's over 50. And sometimes it even occurs in humans. This is actually a normal thing that happens periodically. Most people don't have extra digits on their fingers, on their hands. They sometimes get them removed, but they are actually quite normal. So we all learned something new about polydactyly. Next thing, I wanted to talk a little bit about the stock market game. We're doing quite well. We are competing against some of the highest rated high schools in northern New Jersey, and quite frankly, we're doing astoundingly well. We have the number 2 spot in northern New Jersey and number 6th, 7th, and 8th spots in northern New Jersey. So you can see these are our students compared to these other high schools. So the fact that we're middle schoolers and doing better than some of the high schoolers, good job, guys. Today is a cooking contest. We're going to be doing a picnic because the weather will be beautiful. 66 degrees, partly cloudy, but sunny, and 0 chance of rain. So that is picnic weather. So from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, watch us prep for our picnic. Then the kids are going to go on their picnic, get nice pictures, and tomorrow we're going to have the award ceremony as we always do. This is the 6th episode that we're creating with the cooking competition. It's a weekly tradition, and last week we had great contestants as well, so I'm looking forward to that. And finally, well, actually, not finally, we have 2 more announcements. One is for parent and teacher stress reduction. I've been posting a couple of videos. One was me paddling around the lake. Now, kids, you're welcome to it as well. It's very soothing, very surreal. But adults, you get a 9 o'clock adult workout today with Wayne and his daughter, and they're going to take you through some exercises. You can do it at your leisure, either today, tomorrow, whenever. They're there for you. They're there for you teachers as well. I know you've been working really hard, and stress we just need to keep in check. So that's what we're going to do. And finally, today, for those kids who like to cook, we're going to do a video recipe, hummus with Hughes. I made this hummus earlier in the week, and I documented everything, so I'm going to post that for you as well. So that's the enrichment. There is one more thing, which is the Wizarding World of Harry Potter has put together a resource where Daniel Radcliffe is actually reading Harry Potter. So check out this video.
Hello, everyone.
I'm at home.
I'm in my sitting room.
In a sort of book room.
I am in my little cosy corner where we like to do reading.
And I'm sitting here warm and cozy in front of the fire.
And I'm really excited to get to read
Harry Potter
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
by J.K. Rowling.
Hi, I'm Daniel Radcliffe, and this is Chapter 1 of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
I invested a lot of food stocks in the stock market, including B&G, BJ's, Conagra, Costco, and Mondelez. And these food companies sell a lot of canned goods that don't expire, like perfect to the current living situation. I also have a lot of tech stocks, including AMD, Nvidia, and Zaylor. And a lot of people use technology around because there's not much else to do. There's a couple of individual stocks I purchased, including Chewy, which delivers pet items and pet food in a town where people can't go to the store. There's Peloton, which is like an exercise bike with online classes, and people can exercise in their house during quarantine. And then there's Walmart, which is essentially a superstore, and it sells like pretty much everything and it delivers. And that's the stocks I purchased in the stock market game.
Hi, I'm Ava, and today I'm going to be making guacamole. So first off, you need 3 avocados. And what you do is you scoop the avocado out. Okay, so now we got all of our avocados done, and now what we are going to do is we are going to add 1 tomato and then a half of a red onion. Okay, and now since we got most of our big ingredients in, we take the pepper and the salt. Okay, and last but not least, you need to do the lime. And so you can actually use a real lime, but I'm using lime juice. Okay, and then once you're done, you stir. And then once you think you're done stirring, you're all done. Then you can't just eat guacamole alone, so you need some chips. And you're done. Bye.
Hey kids, it's Wayne here. It's been a little while since seen each other. I've had my daughter Taylor helping you guys with your workouts, so I'm gonna get a workout in for you today. It's raining outside, so I'm inside. So by the time you do this tomorrow, hopefully it'll be nice and sunny like it looks like, and you will be able to have some fun outside. If you want to, you can do it inside, you can do it outside, doesn't matter as long as you get it done. Very important. Make sure you grab your water and let's get warmed up, okay guys? Get your jog in place. But at least we have had some nice weather, so I'm sure you guys, well, at least I can hope that you guys have been outside running around, playing, having a good time. It's really important to get outside. For some reason, I don't know why, a lot of you kids want to be inside, playing on your computer, on your phones, but there's a whole world out there. Okay, let's get some forward circles. Does it feel like it's been a while? Which it has been, but it feels like a really long time. Not that long. Okay, let's go backward circles. Okay, all right. Neck rolls, 5 to the right. And 5 to the left. Okay, forward to back, 5 of these. And 5. Okay, we'll get started with some jumping jacks, guys. I think you're all ready for 25, okay? So, let's get going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Take a little breather. And I think we're going to balance on one foot. And what I'd like to do is try to balance on each foot for 10 seconds. If you don't make it the full 10 seconds, if you lose your balance, just get right back up and do it until we're done. We'll go balance on the left foot first. I like to hold my right foot when I balance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, a little breather, and then we're gonna go right foot. I hold my left foot while I'm holding the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. I think we'll do some windmills next. Okay. And we will do a 10 count. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. I confused myself. 10. They don't have to be perfect. Okay. Now, let's do. All right, so we're gonna do like skater strides. So what we wanna do is, we're gonna skip over here, and when you get here, you hold your right leg up. Get to this side, you hold your left leg up, okay? Let me see if I get a better angle here. It's another balance exercise. So, start here, okay? As if you're skating. Okay, so we're gonna do 10, 5 to each side, okay? 10 total. All right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, grab yourself a water break if you need it. I always do. Okay. All right, we're gonna do the hops twice in the middle, twice wide. Twice in, twice wide, okay? So I'm thinking let's do 20 total. So it'll be 10 inside and 10 wide. 10 inside, 10 wide, okay? So 20 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Little breather, and next we will do jump squats. We're going to do 10 of them, okay? So just to refresh your memory, want to see my cat? This is my cat. His name's Dustin. He's a really cool cat. He's kind of like a dog. He just kind of hangs out and chills out like a dog. Cool guy. Very furry. Big boy. Okay, so reach squats, okay? So or jump squats, excuse me. Start like this, jump, okay? It's like this, jump, okay? 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hey, here's my boy. Okay, now we're gonna get on our back, and we're gonna do some. Here, watch out, Dustin. I think Dustin wants to get in here and exercise with us. That's his spot now. Okay. First thing. Understand, everybody? Okay. First thing we're gonna do. Okay. On your back. Have your feet together. Legs all the way out. Bring them all the way in. Okay. Get a better angle. Let's get. Think we get 10 of these guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now, we're going to finish up in the same position on your back, legs together, feet together, and hold it out. I'm going to do it for 15 seconds. Hold out as long as you can, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, good job today, guys. And me and Dustin, all right, saying goodbye to you, okay? Oh, and go ahead and say goodbye to everybody. Here, go ahead and say bye. Bye.
Yes, of course, but keep that old horse before the cart. First you gotta